All right. It's been a Thursday, everyone. Welcome. Sorry for the delay. We're happy to be here, I think. What was that?
I don't want to hear that crap, Matt. You have no idea what I've been going through right now, so shut up in the chat.
Hey, leave Matt alone.
All right. Sending lots of love. Let's get it rolling.
The Nerd Chat.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
You see this?
Yeah.
Get it out!
Oh, God.
Jeez Louise.
Starting with the throw.
It's back. This is
No,
the
it's
new
not.
standard. Everybody jump on the PlayStation bandwagon. This is all we have now.
Is it all we have? I don't even have one.
Oh, hello. Daddy D. Wally here. Welcome back to the Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. Joining me as always is man, I miss. Yeah, I haven't seen him online all week. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen Chipotle Bear all week. He has not been gaming. Chipotle Bear, how are you?
Honestly, I'm incredibly tired. I'm thrilled to be here. Like, this honestly rejuvenates me to be here with you guys and with our friends in chat. But I've had literally an event or something every night this week, and they've all been wonderful. Like, I'm very grateful, but it just is like it's kind of like if you watch Parks and Rec, there was that episode where like Ron Swanson, it's like April 3rd, or it's like a date that April doesn't think exists, so she schedules all of his appointments on that one day, and then it turns out it is a real day, and he's like, it's a whole day. That's how my week has felt. So anyway, it's over tomorrow. We got 2 more events tomorrow, a big tech conference at my school, and then I have a wrestling tournament, and then things are going to calm down. I've had a tiny bit of time to game here and there. I can't talk about what, but we'll talk about that when we get there. And other than that, guys, happy to see you. I hope you've had a better week than that. And happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for being here.
And joining us as always, my Jazz did a little thing.
I'm just going to say right now, gentlemen, watch out. My Jazz are going to be the top of the Western Conference next season. Everybody thought we were going to be sellers. Turns out we were buyers at the deadline, and we got the Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Sweet.
Do this.
Who?
From
That's what I
Memphis,
said.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Do you not watch the association, sir?
What's the association?
And joining me as always,
National Basketball Association.
I can't remember if he was here last week or not. I don't know what's
Yes.
going on.
course
Can
they
the
were.
Avs skip the Olympics?
Yeah.
Bubble Boy
Yeah.
7.
It really sucks that right in the middle of the best start to a season they've ever had, they have to stop and then send like 90% of their team to the Olympics, where other teams like get to send like 1 guy or 2 guys here and there. But the good old Avs, because everybody on the Avs is pretty much amazing, they all have to go play in the Olympics. And I know it means a lot to them and like rah country, but whatever.
Rah country.
I also like the ones that aren't going. Like 3 weeks is a long freaking time to have off, and I don't know how you stay in. Yes, Eric, the Habs kicked the Avs arses.
Great conductor knows
So
what I'm
wait, so
talking
they
about.
paused the season? I don't even know. I don't even
Yes,
pay attention.
They do.
They paused for 3 weeks.
Well, I mean, that makes sense to me. I mean,
All the players got to go home.
yeah,
it's not just the Avs,
dude, you
but-
got to, you would do the same thing. You would go for a gold medal if you could. All these football players are pumped to go for a gold. I heard Steve Young on PTI chant saying if he had a chance to play flag football to get a medal, he absolutely would have done it in a heart. He still wishes he could do it right now.
Sure. As an Avs fan and not a professional hockey player, I am allowed to be upset about it.
We can all agree the original Dream Team is the greatest culmination.
The greatest basketball team happened the last Olympics. You are so wrong.
Absolutely not, Daniel.
Oh
Jesus.
my
I'm
God.
with bacon on
They
this one.
almost
You are
lost.
such a zoomer, bro.
But that's
92
why,
Dream Team?
because they played actual competition, you guys. They were playing the worst of the worst. The world
Larry
sucked back in that
Bird,
Dream Team. Eric, back me
Magic,
up. These guys don't know basketball, dude.
Jordan.
I'm so sick of it, Eric. These
my
guys don't
Ewing,
understand basketball. This last team would have
Robinson.
annihilated the Dream Team. This
You
last
know
team
what I
actually had to
understand?
beat good teams, you guys.
Shea Gilgeous lay on the
Barkley?
floor. Alexander on this team.
Oh my God,
Is
you were a zoomer,
dude.
Dan.
Is good at shooting free throws, and that's about it. He is
Oh
not
my
a
dude,
basketball
The
Eric.
original dream team was
Dude,
so good,
Eric,
it was
I'm about to
ridiculous.
quit this podcast right. This isn't, dude. These
Scottie
guys do not
Pippen,
understand basketball. Dude,
Tony
Eric,
Kukoc.
oh my god,
Actually, Tony Kukoc played for.
dude. Why does Bacon like the Jazz? Asked Todd Oxtra.
because he's from there.
Bacon was born and raised in Utah, and it's the only sport we ever had.
He's a big fan of music, Todd. That's why.
I'm watching a Jazz game right now.
Thank you. Interrupt. I don't want to hear Bacon anymore.
Playing the Hawks.
Todd
right
Oxtra, international basketball is so
With
good around. Game parent
Michael
positive.
Jordan.
Dan is absolutely right. It's not even a discussion. The dream team would be lucky to get bronze
level of
at the last
competition,
Olympics.
Oh my
The
God.
level of
Eric?
competition doesn't make the team better.
A team-
Yes, you're
Yes,
absolutely
it does because they had to beat the best players in the world, and they were good
Famers.
teams. Do you remember? I watched that Jokic game against Serbia. Holy, that was one of the greatest basketball games I've ever seen. The comeback, and then the Steph Curry at the end for the gold medal against France, and
Temper 21.
Wembanyama and that team. Dude, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
There was only one
just-
player on that team that was not a Hall of Famer, and that was Christian Leitner.
And those can be
All Hall
those
of
two
Famers.
things can be mutually exclusive. You can say this team was the best and this team has the best competition.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that just because the current ones have better.
I think you
competition,
guys are
they're better.
boomers and are overestimating the athleticism and the speed of the
They
game
beat
and
everybody by
and
70
these great
points.
NBA players compared to modern NBA players. I'm sorry. This is not the discussion for it. Even though we celebrate all things gaming, food, and the good old days, we need to move on.
Yeah, we do.
Shut the up, Gary.
Let's move into some great news, Jose. Let's jump into gaming news for the week, Jose.
News team, assemble!
And when I say great news,
Did you
Here
say
we go.
great?
This is even a, this is even a
let's
new
move
fan
into
who
some
agrees.
great news. This one's for X Bacon Gaming right here. News story number 1. Xbox reports, quarterly reporting is in. And of course, I cannot read the article, you guys, because The Verge
I
now
can.
I have to subscribe.
You want me to read
Here's
it
a
for you?
summary of Microsoft's Q2 2026 earnings. I don't care about cloud and AI strength. I don't care about Windows and do they even make Surfaces anymore?
Yeah.
Let's go straight to Xbox. Xbox's gaming segment was weak as ass.
That's what the article says?
Overall gaming revenue down 9% year over year. Xbox hardware revenue plunged 32%. Multi-quarter decline continues on. Xbox content and services, including Game Pass, down 5%.
You know what's up right now?
I'm not going to Bacon right
My
now.
electricity bill, my groceries bill, my
Jose,
gas. It's all up.
you're
Listen.
Mr. Econ. You did attend the Harvard of the West.
That's right. UNC.
When you look at these Xbox numbers, give me the straight analysis, not these. Oh, here's some positivity from this. Give it to me straight, Jose. Should we be concerned about Xbox's continued decline year over year?
No, we shouldn't. I mean, you can be. You're welcome to be. There's no rules against
He
feeling
clearly is.
But we know because they told us and showed us that they've not been focusing on hardware. Like that's what happens. We're going to see the hardware numbers go down. And I look, to avoid like the screaming match that we've had for many episodes before this, we knew this was going to go down. I will say 32% is that's rough, right? That is. But I also think that I think I've said this months ago that Xbox is changing their strategy. They're not getting entirely out of the hardware game, but they are removing themselves from it, right? They clearly are focusing on things like cloud. They clearly are focusing on things like PC gaming. So this doesn't shock me. You know, the part of the article right after what you just said, it says that they attribute the large decline to a stronger first-party content performance in the previous year. They said it's not the Game Pass price hike. I don't know if that's totally true, right? I would feel like that's got to hurt some people, like Bacon was saying, because things are just more expensive in general. They also mentioned, like we know, they had to go up against Battlefield 6 with Black Ops 7. They obviously had to go up against Arc Raiders as well. And what I think honestly is a little more surprising is that they still aren't sharing Game Pass numbers. Some people are going to say that that's because they're afraid to do that. I mean, I think secretly Game Pass is what's keeping a lot of this alive, because that is where people see some value. Now, granted, it's not always the value that they want. Like Diego was talking earlier about how realizing some of the stuff he's going to lose if he drops Ultimate, he's like, oh, maybe I need to stick it out and stick with Ultimate. They're doing the same thing that lots of companies are. They've got to create that value and why you want to push to the higher tiers of things, where I don't know if that's a great idea. I would have loved to see them create some lower tiers that are more accessible for people's, but that could also be coming, right? I mean, here's the other piece of this, just it's tied to the economic piece of it, is that we did a short not too long ago, which did great numbers. It's the best short we've ever made. It had 30,000 views on TikTok about Dan talking about his.
Dude, it's up to
lineup for this year.
42,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's because almost for sure all of those games are coming out this year. And you just do the math. Like if you're Xbox and you know you're going to release this banger lineup of games, you want people to pay the most amount of money that you can for them. Right. There's a economic concept, if you're curious, just for a quick second, called price discrimination. And the idea is that you want to charge people the most amount of money they would pay for a game. Right. It's why Steam does so well, for the record. So like what I mean by is when a game is brand new, let's say it's an $80 game, there are some people that will pay $80 for that game. Four of them are probably on this screen right now, right? The people that want to play it first, that want to have the first experience, it could be content creators, right? They'll pay the $80, but there's also a ton of people that won't. So after amount of time, usually the company or the will say, we're going to drop it to $69.99, right? $70. And then you start getting more people that are willing to pay for it, right? And when you're creating products, the goal is to do that as much as possible and get the most buyers possible. That's also why, and this was mentioned in the document, Xbox has put so much stuff on PlayStation, because there really just is a ton of money there, right? That's why Forza is going to be there. That's why Gears is going to be there. That's why Halo is going to be there, because they know that's where they're going to make money. And so it's not like a shock to me that this is going to happen. I think where it's going to be interesting in the next couple of years is when we start getting prices for the next gen consoles, because I really start to think that's going to differentiate. I just don't see the PS6 or whatever new Xbox is, or even the Steam box. They haven't even released the price of the Steam box, because Valve announced this week that they're not sure what RAM prices are going to do to it. And so they're holding back on it because it's just a mess right now. If you tell me that the next PlayStation Xbox release at, let's say, even $700 for the base models, I don't know who can afford that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to some other things. So in the end, man, it wasn't a great report for Microsoft on the Xbox side, but it wasn't like surprising. Like none of the numbers I was like, wow, that's not what I expected. That scared me. But I guess here's what I would say. I hope that things start to churn around this year with games. I think that they will. I think what's going to be interesting to see is how the rhetoric changes with Ultimate, especially if they release day and date on PlayStation. That's like a weird piece of this that I don't know how to like analyze yet, because I know we've always joked about Xbox tax and we're not going to get into that today. I just think it'll be interesting to see what that does in terms of earnings for their next quarter as we move on. So I'll stop talking at this point, but interesting article. I shout out to Tom Warren from The Verge for putting it all together. In case you want to go check it out, please do that.
Bubble Boy, what do you think about content services, including Game Pass, is down 5%? So the thing that I like to quote was Lord Cognito over at Defining Duke said, this is what Xbox should be judged by, are its games and services. And that is down, Bubble Boy. Is it because of Call of Duty being crap, as Timper pointed out earlier, or what else do you think it is?
I think that's part of it. I think more than anything, though, it's people getting wise to or fed up with the subscription system. So way back in the day, if you remember, everyone was cutting the cord, right? We were cutting the cord from cable because cable was such a pain in the ass. You know what wasn't a pain in the ass compared to having 17 different subscriptions? Cable. And was it expensive? And did they have you by the balls most of the time? Yeah, I hated Xfinity. They're an absolutely terrible company, but it made it simple. It made it easy. I like long for those days when you could just turn the frickin' TV on and find what you needed. And there weren't a bunch of paywalls. There weren't different tiers and systems. You could, or I guess maybe there was, you could add HBO and Skinamax, right? And that was about it back in the day. What I have tried so hard to do with TV, and I've done kind of, but I'm definitely doing with Xbox Game Pass, is I will have it for a month while I play a game that I really want to play, and then I'll get rid of it. I don't treat it like I have to have all of them all the time. I treat it like a restaurant. I go to a Taco Bell to get a quesarito. I don't have this like, hey, Taco Bell, here's $50 a month anytime I want a quesarito. Actually, I would pay probably $100 for that. Am I just talking myself out of this argument? No, I'm kidding. But it seriously though, like we do subscriptions so wrong, and it's because the typical average American is really dumb, stupid, and lazy. And we will just have 12 different subscriptions. We don't even know what any of them are for. And we just keep throwing that money out. Maybe we're getting wise. Maybe we're starting to realize that
wise
don't
to
have
subscriptions and wise to crap games.
That part I'd argue with, because they are putting out banger after banger.
No, I'm not saying Xbox is putting out bad games. I'm saying crap games like Call of Duty campaign. Apparently that pissed a lot of people off. Crap games like potentially hit or miss High Guard, according to some people. But we'll talk more about that.
And Nissa, you're right. Like Disney Channel used to be a tier. I get that. But I'm saying like you could have cable, you could have basic cable, or you could have Skinamax, right? And that while that seemed like, or you could have the thing where like the Russian guys come over to your house like in Seinfeld and they set you up with some illegal bootleg stuff, but
that's a boomer reference. We can't make those anymore.
Oh, dang it. And I don't have my OK Boomer button anymore. I replaced it. I retired it. So
I can't wait for it. Bacon, let's get you here on the record. I want to bring it before I throw it over to you. I like Eric's comment here. I said, not going to lie. A bunch of us thought it was going to turn around last year with games.
But we also couldn't have anticipated what happened with the economy, dude. Like that's the big piece that I don't mean to cut off Bacon is like, dude, there's so many things vying for this issue right now. Dude, a quesarito at Taco Bell $6. That's insane. Like, and they're delightful. Arguably maybe worth it, but that's insane in terms of pricing, man.
Jose, Fire Stick IPTV?
Timper, that's my boy. We were just talking about that off screen before.
Literally.
Yep, literally. We were just talking about that.
Do you work for the government? Is there a mic up here?
My Jazz lost tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
Bacon, tell me as a Microsoft investor, disclaimer, Bacon is a Microsoft
and
shareholder.
a Sony investor.
He's also a Sony shareholder. I'm pretty sure the market's been taking a beating lately. Your stocks are all down, I believe. So tell me why you're positive about this Q2 earnings report here, Bacon.
I'm positive because when I saw it dip, I bought another share of Microsoft because buy low, sell high. We continue to have this conversation every week, Dan. I'm not sure what you're expecting here, bud.
I would like to hear, as an investor, why you still have confidence in Microsoft. As an
investor, we had $30 billion in profit. As an investor, I'm more than happy with Microsoft. But as a game fan, I don't care because I game on PC. So I still don't know why the allegiance and the love for the console in this podcast, when all four of us play solely on PC, except for Weirdo Boy over there kissing controllers.
Nothing wrong with kissing controllers, but it is worth noting, Bacon, because that was early in the Verge article too. It did say that the holiday quarter saw PC shipments from Microsoft grow unexpectedly. It uses that word even amid the online RAM storage shortage. Like, and that's not to say that it's saving the gaming piece, but it does point to what Bacon honestly really has said for years, that like when things go chaotic like this, it's nice to have the opportunity to upgrade at like a smaller scale if you have that initial buy-in, right? Because you're right, it's expensive to build it for the first time, or even if you buy a pre-built. Joe was talking about that on Trophy Room with his rig. Jeez, crazy expensive. But now he's kind of in the system, and you can choose to upgrade it as you need to along the way, which is great.
If I have to choose between making an upgrade on my PC or buying $1,000 Xbox or a $999 PlayStation 6, Consoles are dying. I don't know why y'all
Are they, Bacon? Because let's speaking of Bacon, perfect segue into news story number 2.
They're selling to the 250 million same
No,
customers.
actually, news story number 2. AMD CEO Lisa Su, from a product standpoint, Valve is on track to begin shipping its AMD-powered Steam machine early this year. And development of Microsoft's next-gen Xbox featuring an AMD semi-custom SoC is progressing well to support a launch in 2027. Bacon, do you think that is still going to happen in 2027? One,
yes.
Or okay, all right, take it away, Bacon. According to AMD, they say it is coming next year.
We all agree they have to get out ahead of the PlayStation 6.
Why?
Happen because for the last 4 console cycles, they've released within a month of each other, and it's just stupid. What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again,
expecting different results.
Let's continue to release. I mean, I guess the 360 was before the PlayStation 3.
Yes, it came out early,
a year early, right? Yeah. So I don't know why they would continue to do the same thing. They need to shake it up. It's going to be incredible hardware. But again, it's going to be a walled garden ecosystem with. I'm sure they're still going to charge for online because it's Microsoft. That's what they do.
Why? If it's going to be a PC, why would they?
Maybe the Steam games, they don't have to do that. Maybe they'll do something pro consumer and make it such a value that everyone's going to jump ship. Right? That's the hope, right? That all those PlayStation gamers are like, whoa, no more online, and I can play Steam games. Cool, sign me up.
Well, let's tie into Todd's comment there. No NVIDIA 6000 series until 2027, so they're delaying, which is good for us.
Afford another one, Jesus.
I'm glad. Yeah. I'm actually glad about this. There's rumors that the PS6 has also been delayed. So I just, guys, this next Xbox,
these consoles are still supporting the PS4 and the Xbox One, bro. They're still making these games. They're supposed to be next gen, playable on old ass 2013 hardware. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Are we ever going to make the jump to next gen?
No, I don't. See, that's where I want to interrupt. I don't think there's ever going to be another next gen moment from now on. Right. I'm playing games right now, you guys. Exactly. I'm playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It looks amazing. Like, if you told me it came out this year, I would believe you because I have a powerful PC and I can run it at 4K and 120 FPS easy. But
yeah, same with The Witcher.
Exactly. Like, these games, we're never going to have that moment again. And what is like Todd said, who said this? Todd, what is the selling point for next gen? I don't know anymore, you guys. I think PS6, I think what they're doing is actually really smart if they decide to do this hybrid console. I think that will be a great selling point, to be able to have a portable PS6, like a Switch-like device. I think it may or may not hit. The next Xbox could be a hit with it going PC and not be a console.
Spo's got one in his hand right there.
Yeah, that's $1,000. Like, that's
you think the PlayStations wouldn't be that price?
Not if you pay with fan cash. Mine was basically.
You think that the PlayStation 6 is going to be a $300 handheld?
No, I don't. But I don't think it's going to be $1,000.
Well, really? Where's your prognostication come from? We all know hardware is expensive right now.
Because if you can get a Switch out for $450, you can do something better than that.
The Switch was old somewhere. 2 years ago, and it just came out.
It's still a pretty solid handheld device. Better than a Steam Deck, right?
But is it enough that the PlayStation fans would think it's enough? Because you're right. Yes. Nintendo Switch is enough for Nintendo fans.
Yes.
But okay. I mean, we'll see.
Yes. PlayStation fans play the same games as any other casuals. They're going to play NBA 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and
Forza.
They'll play Forza. That'll easily be able to be played on Forza, and they're also going to play New Horizons slop. Yes, I do believe that
the Fortnite for Horizon.
We'll save our thoughts for that later. Let's save our thoughts. Anybody else want any other thoughts on AMD confirming that the next Xbox will be in 2027? Jose, did you have one?
So I was little fun treat here, or cheat. So we can't access the article unless you have an account. But if you pull up any AI,
you
put the address in there and say summarize it for me, it'll just tell you everything in the article. So just to give you a little tip in case you're curious more about this. So Lisa Su, again, AMD CEO, is talking talking about a couple of things, like what is this next gen console going to look like? So her prediction is a Zen 6 CPU core system with RDNA 5 graphics. Bacon probably could tell you more about that. But basically, the biggest thing that I think is interesting is that they basically are saying it's realistic that most of these next gen things will be some kind of hybrid PC thing because of just that's where everything is going. And the point that I wanted to make about this was this console issue. I know it seems like it's an issue for everyone, but it's not. It's an issue for us and like the generation or two after us. You're right, not for us four, but I'm saying generationally it's for us because the truth is the youth only play in two ways. And I'm telling you this as like an educator.
Let's hear it.
They play on their phone and they play on PCs. Like truly, like when you ask kids what they want to play on PCs because that's what streamers do, or they play on their phone because that's what they have. The average kids are really not playing on consoles anymore, other than maybe the Switch. That's the one maybe thing you could argue. So it will be absolutely interesting really to see what happens with the next gen for both Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not saying Xbox has the answer. I just really think that this is... I think Xbox, I think Dan said it before, maybe has one or maybe two more hardware iterations, and I think they're just going to move out and go full PC or, you know, the next version of whatever the Ally X is, which again, still love this thing. But just so it's wild to see what is going to be on the horizon in our life, which is kind of exciting in a weird way, even though it's sad because it could mean very different things in our youth, but very cool. Anyway, that's all I want to say.
Well, no, I just got to piggyback because it reminded me. So I was walking through the cafeteria today during lunch, and literally there's 5 tables along that big brick wall, you know, Dan, and so each table has like 4 or 5 kids at it. Literally every table was kids playing video games. 2 were Switches, every other one was cell phones. Go ahead.
Tomorrow I'm at a tech conference at my school where literally 400 kids across my district, 18 high schools are all at my school tomorrow. And I guarantee you in the morning and at lunchtime, I'll take pictures. I mean, I'm not going to put them online.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I should have taken a picture. And I was like, actually, I can't. So
I'll send them to you guys in the chat, but we'll talk about it next week. I guarantee you that's what we're going to see. We're going to see mobile gaming on phones, and I'm going to see some Switches. I might see an Ally X. Like, there's a chance I might see one, but we'll see.
No.
In the burbs, maybe. Yeah.
Let's continue next gen consoles and tying into it, guys. I sent a link in the chat down there, and it came up with Bacon too because Bacon's logged in as well. But basically, PlayStation confirmed that they have shipped, I believe, 92 point. Where is it? 90 sales, cumulative sales, 92.2 million PS5s have been sold. And then if you look at this Take Two, it's very impressive. They're just behind PS4, which is crazy. If you look at this picture I sent you from Brother Louie, and I had seen this going around before, Take Two said that 138 million Gen 9 consoles have been sold. Okay. 138 minus the PlayStation's around 88 to 90 million when they posted this. Do we believe that 50 million Xboxes have been sold, series consoles, Bacon? Or is this not including the Switch 2?
You can't claim the Switch 2 is next gen, bro.
Why isn't Switch 2 Gen 9? Why isn't it in this generation?
I mean,
what generation is it?
2 generations old.
The time it came out was after the Xbox Series and PS5. So I would include that. So is it Xboxes at 50-some million, or is it minus 15
what you're telling me is there's still 90 million boomers out there buying consoles? Like the heyday, like 86?
They're buying PS5s.
We're still talking about, right? It's a dying demographic. My friends are dying left and right.
Not according to these graphs, Bacon. The PS4, I should send you this VGC one. The PS4 and PS5 since launch, it's almost like identical, Bacon.
Right.
PS5 console is not dying.
Okay, it's identical because it's still the same 250 million people in the world buying consoles. I don't know why you continue to fight me on this.
Well, what do you think about the Xbox numbers? Do you think Xbox has sold 50 million?
I don't think
around 40-some million.
The Switch hasn't sold 20 million.
The Switch has sold 17. The Switch is the best-selling hardware device that they've ever had.
God, I need to turn mine on again. I'm pretty sure my battery's going to need to be conditioned after this.
I don't know. Chad, you tell me what you think. Jose, can you pull up that? Nah, forget it.
Basically, Discord, I can.
if there's 138 million Gen 9 consoles, what's somebody
How does Rockstar know that? Isn't that who you said gave us this number? 138
estimated?
million?
I would believe them. I don't know how they exactly know it, but let's just say
But also, Dan, hold on. How many of those are dual console households?
it doesn't matter. 138 minus,
doesn't
let's
matter
say
for
we'll say
sales.
90. We'll say 90 million. That leaves 48 million. Did Xbox sell 48 million series consoles? Because if that's accurate, I'd be shocked. But I'm willing to minus
Hold on,
15 from
Dan.
that. 30 million.
As a savvy investor myself, if we sold 20, I'd have to be sitting in the boardroom going, why are we making hardware again? They're clearly making hardware again, Dan.
Why?
They just don't believe in playing this dumb numbers game.
Honestly, man, truly, Dan, you know how we can tell if the numbers are good or bad is what happens in the next 30 days with the execs. Because if behind closed doors the numbers are bad, people will be moved on. They'll be golden parachuted. They'll be moved on. They'll get new people in there. And if they're not, they're fine. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily at 50. There's not a number
I
equated
don't
with
think they're at
that.
50. I don't think they're at 46 either.
I think if they're close to 40, that's maybe more reasonable. And I think
Since we still have 3
that was a
years on this,
surprise for
Jen?
me in a good way. But dude, remember there was a period of time, not recently, where the Series S was like $200.
And nobody
Right?
bought it.
Yeah.
You think nobody bought it?
The
You know
Series
what I'm
X
saying?
was 350. I was the only one who bought it again for my sister.
I know. I sold mine to Snelling. I hear what you're saying, but for the entire generation, dude, this has been out since COVID, right? Like we're going on 6 years now. It's not unreasonable that they could have sold that in that time.
No, it is because of every quarter result, we're seeing that they're down hardware. Every quarter, they're continuing to be in decline. How are they selling? Like, what are they?
I mean, dude, the basic premise of business, any business class or economics, class, if you're going to lose money, people stop doing that. And they're not stopping doing that.
That's my
Now
point.
They're declining. They're
making
declining now
consoles.
because of what they have, but they've also shifted to other things. It doesn't mean Xbox is dead. It might mean that the console's on its way out, but Xbox is fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, I agree. Xbox publishing, great.
Just
Xbox
not
hardware, Diego, dead. Let's move on. This one's for Bacon. I'm going to let him do it now because he's been a patient boy.
Been so excited about
He's been
this.
so patient. He's getting riled up, you guys.
Did you pre-order already? Bacon?
This has been announced. This was announced today. It's already got 3.7 million views on PlayStation's X account. The hunt is on.
Oh my God.
Step into the world of Horizon Hunters Gathering, a new co-op action game from Guerrilla coming to PS5 and PC. Bacon.
My God.
I know that Eric cannot wait to play Horizon Hunters Gathering.
Why do you keep calling it that? That's not the title.
Isn't that the name?
No,
That's the
it's
name.
It's Horizon Fortnite. It says it right there. Am I looking at the wrong article?
Bacon, take it away on this new Horizon slop.
All right. If you guys want to have some fun, go on to Twitter and find this announcement and then read the comments. If this is the game that we've been waiting 7 years for, I have no words. I just got to say, we are getting Fable this year, and they're getting this. This is, I have no idea who this is for. I don't know why they want to shit on that IP and make this garbage. This is one of the worst things since High Guard. I guess I was trying to remember when I was so let down by an announcement, and it was actually High Guard. So it was actually fairly recently. And I can't tell if our chat is
Gorilla Todd.
I can't tell if our chat is like Eric is actually excited and Angel's excited because this is a game I absolutely will not even touch the beta.
Dude,
I am
this
getting
looks-
such Concord vibes from this, and everybody. When I was the only dissenting voice of anyone we knew about Concord, I'm like, guys, that's a terrible game. These character models are awful. This game is going to die really fast.
What is this?
Absolutely nobody listened to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just be quiet now because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And I was completely right about
Dude,
Concord. This is an atrocity. Why are they going to kill the Horizon IP? It's their favorite IP, and this is what they're bringing. This took 7 years. Let's give him a break and say it took 5 years.
I'm signing up for the beta right now. Baby.
What even is this?
It looks fun, but I don't like that. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got to throw it over to Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
No. I got to throw it to Bubble Boy because Bubble Boy is actually a legitimate fan of the Horizon
I got
games.
the Lego right over there.
I love Horizon.
I'm looking. How is this? This is. I don't see any resemblance to Horizon in what I'm watching.
There's
here.
nothing about this.
This
today,
is insane. So, Bubble Boy, what was your reaction? It's because you like Horizon.
Yeah, and here's what I'm going to say. So, and this is nitpicky, but the first thing, the title, I think they're trying to be like coy and maybe like a cool pun or wordplay with Hunter's Gathering, but it pisses me off. They're trying to say hunter gatherer. You're not a hunter and a gatherer. It just stop. Like it is.
Why did they just call it Horizon Hunter Gatherer?
I don't know.
about
Hunter's Gathering. It's like, so if you're a hunter that gathers, you're a shitty hunter, or you're not capable of hunting.
They let
know.
Factions 2 die so this could live.
Connecting that dot.
I am connecting that dot. They had 12 multiplayer games. This is clearly the one that made the cut.
Yeah,
dude, I'm with Bacon. Though. I'm with Bacon, dude. I still can't believe Factions was canceled, especially now. Like comparing it to even like something like Arc Raiders, having that you had an extraction shooter in The Last of Us.
They thought,
what is this?
Whatever this is.
Well, and so that's what it was, right?
Go ahead, Chase.
And I love Lego games, right? And I like Horizon, and they put those together, and I was like, no, thanks, that doesn't make sense. And so I was like, well, it can't be worse. Okay, they topped themselves. They outdid themselves.
They're going to charge for this too. They're charging
themselves.
Before I throw it to Jose, hold on. Before I throw it to Jose,
Eric says they're charging $40 for this game.
They said they didn't announce the price. Eric's comment. Bring it up, Jose. You had it up earlier. I think it looks fun, LOL, but I don't like the art style, and it's really weird to announce via a blog post when they're supposed to have a state of play. Exactly. That tells you everything about this game. They announced it now in a blog post because they know they are cooked, and they've got another possible Concord on the way. And what's crazy, you guys? I just remembered this. Where the hell is Fair Games? Right. Where is Fair Games? What is PlayStation doing? Jose, they can't keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with it.
I thought this was honestly an April Fool's joke that Ains was pulling on me when
I
watched
What is PlayStation doing? I can't even. You know what? You see this DualSense? Get it out too.
I was actually mad when I finished watching this morning, and it takes a lot to get me angry. And I was just angry.
What is going on, Jose? What did you think of Horizon Hunters? What a terrible.
I mean, I'm not surprised from the perspective of we know Sony wanted some multiplayer games because there's a lot of money there. Like that part doesn't surprise me. I do wholeheartedly agree with Chance that like I genuinely really liked Horizon. I'm really excited. I still haven't played the sequel, not because of anything like I'm against PlayStation. I just haven't had time, but I'm excited to play that game. This was a letdown because it does feel like a Fortnite-ification of the graphics and stuff like that. Like one of the coolest things to me when you play these games, if you've never played them, is when you play these mechs, it's like a scary time, especially early in the game because they're very formidable opponents. But as you beat them, they start like losing armor parts and they start like the animations adjust. It's just like they did a really great job bringing you into that world. And this doesn't feel like that same thing. Here's my kind of just like truly tinfoil hat theory, and it goes to what we were just talking about. If in the PlayStation 6 or some future console, PlayStation is trying to get the best bang for their buck while maintaining things like efficiency for battery life and stuff like that, that's this kind of style. Like we were talking to Eric earlier today, shout out to Game Positive, and he made the good point from a developing standpoint. This type of animation uses less resources, it's less GPU and CPU intensive, and so if you're trying to build a console, this kind of game does make sense to say like you're going to get more bang for your buck, because the truth about playing even like Horizon today, it's an old game by modern standards, but even to play it on like the Ally X, it's a lot to pull in terms of your resources. Like I wonder if that's a piece that's going to come out of this, is that they're trying to find things that will run better on a system that doesn't have as much power, because that much power is just too expensive for next console. Like it's just an interesting thought exercise. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no nothing to back that up, but it's just interesting to think about.
I don't know how you can sit on the SOCOM IP and then produce this crap.
There's another one. Like, what are they doing?
Battlefield does great. Call of Duty does great. Realistic military shooters. You have SOCOM sitting there, and you continue to do. This is.
I'd rather play Kill
2.0.
I love how
would rather
Eric's
buy Kiln
still
2.
like trying to defend this.
'Cause
Eric,
Eric's
I
a
hope you
pony.
enjoy it. He is a
This
pony.
will play on my work computer, I'm sure.
Dude,
I'll play on my
but these-
Samsung
Bacon, these
fridge.
comments are hilarious. Like, I'm in the PS blog looking
It's
at
so
them,
great,
Bacon.
isn't it?
It's pretty
Who
funny.
asked for
Even the
this?
the diehards in the blog are like, what the
Right? And they literally
is
a
this?
morning blog
I was like,
post.
what
Oh,
is?
I don't think I have that one. A center for ants.
God,
I don't know. How this
comments are
console
funny,
sells
Bacon.
90
The comments are
million,
funny.
90 million consoles, and this is the output. I don't know.
But that's just it. That's just it, Bacon. PlayStation, this won't hurt them, and they don't even need to make games.
Hey,
It's
Todd.
just they are the Apple. They are the iPhone. It's like, oh, I'm thinking about getting a PS5. Like, I see it all the time on threads. It's like, oh, I've got a Switch. I'm thinking about getting a PS5. Or, oh, I want to play this new game. I'm thinking about getting a PS5. I don't see any commentary out there, anybody on these social networks saying anything. Oh, I'm thinking about getting an Xbox. It's always just default PlayStation, and that's
It's like how my grandma and my mom used to
exactly used to call everything a Nintendo.
Well,
Exactly.
exactly.
PlayStation is the
It's all
upper
chapstick,
end.
right?
It's
It's all
all
Kleenex.
PlayStation now. And honestly, I wouldn't even mad if they don't make games because I'm not like the biggest fan of their games. They have become, rightfully so, Xbox lost the worst generation, the de facto higher end graduation box from Nintendo is a
And
PlayStation.
Comments on this.
And
post.
Eric,
It's
you got to
awesome.
understand too, like, that's not any of us. We don't like to hate on these things.
Dude,
We
look
like
at
to be
Eric, look at
positive. We
this,
like
dude,
to
like-
celebrate gaming. I'm finding it hard
I'm
to
about to-
celebrate anything in this.
I'm about to get on
This.
Mr. Badbit's side and say, where the hell is the upgrade for freaking Bloodborne?
at this point.
I'm so sick of hearing about that I'm actually going to get on board that and say,
Dude.
yeah, let's just not make this game. And
Where's Hype? Where's Fair Games?
Yeah, I've got no words. I'm fearful for this game. Although my Sony stock went up today, so
Of course,
maybe the kids are into this. I don't know, but this is a travesty.
Horizon. I'm just gonna have that in the news. Horizon Fortnite. I'm not even gonna change it. I'm not even
Right.
gonna call it by its proper name. Chance is right.
that'll show it.
But then Todd said, "Who needs another multiplayer shooter?" I mean,
But
would you
Todd
rather
says,
have another multiplayer shooter or this, Todd? 'Cause
I'd rather have The Last of Us or a SOCOM game, like you said. Todd said, if you didn't tell me that this was Horizon, I would have never guessed.
Right.
That's crazy, dude.
other than the robots, I mean, the dinosaurs. You're like, oh, okay, maybe.
Just barely, guys.
Right.
Let's go into positivity world here. Let's take a stroll down Nintendo Lane. Okay, news. I added this later.
Oh, Nintendo did something.
The Nintendo Direct was today, Bacon.
Oh, did I miss it?
We missed it, yeah.
Darn.
So I mean, I guess for me, Fallout 4 is that coming to Switch, Jose? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Apparently, yeah. It's some
Indiana
edition of
Jones confirmed. Oblivion remastered coming later this year.
Xbox is supporting Switch.
Resident Evil.
Correct. Resident Evil, Pragmata. What else is in here? I'm trying to see. Was there anything new that because I actually saw all those. I guess those are the
Turok.
big ones.
Turok coming back. That's cool. I love Turok.
Oh wait, no, this was what it was. Final Fantasy Rebirth is coming to Switch. Where is that on Xbox, you guys? I'm
No,
a
it's
little-
remake, not rebirth.
I just bought
No,
remake on Xbox.
no, Rebirth.
Why would they give them rebirth if they don't have remake?
It's right. I'm literally watching
Definitely,
the
yeah,
trailer.
it's Rebirth.
Why would they do that?
June 3rd, 2026.
That makes
So-
no sense.
So does that mean? Can we assume that we're
Is
going to get the Xbox version?
I would assume so. Then I'm gonna have to refund my Steam version. Damn it.
So Bacon, or just recently, 7 Remake came out on
Yeah.
Switch and Xbox, and now they just confirmed Rebirth June. That's kind of a big deal. Like that's I
Rebirth's
really
got to
hope
be
Xbox
announced
is
really
gonna
soon
get
for
it sooner.
Xbox. Yeah.
Wait, what did Tony say? Tony said it always went back and forth between GoldenEye and Turok when you did that FPS fix back in the. No, I was too busy playing real games on the PlayStation 1 there.
What?
Tony. That's not
You were
That's
GoldenEyeing it up? Yes, you were. You were
Bacon, speaking of you dusting off your Switch, are any of these games going to cause you to dust off the old Switch too?
No. Unfortunately.
All right, Jose.
I should have sold it.
You've
The
got a
iron
Switch
hot.
too, I believe. Bacon or Jose, are you gonna buy any games? You gonna buy Resident Evil 9 and your Switch 2 there, buddy? Play it.
I
portably?
didn't
already
have
have
to.
Resident Evil 9 because Chance bought it for me for my PC.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I will
that's
not
right.
be buying it on the Switch. But I mean, here's what I would say. Oh, Poogle's Games, welcome.
Shut up, Poogles.
Here's the thing: I am not going to pick these up, not because I'm against them, not because I don't support the Nintendo, because that's where I don't game. That's where my children
Yeah.
game. I, for
that
one,
say
think it's
about me?
actually. Well, you don't game there either, Bacon. You
That's
game
true.
with me on the PC. I actually think it's cool that a lot of these games are coming to the Switch
Yeah,
because I
especially the
truly
Xbox
think-
ones.
And I even was guilty of it. We crapped on the Switch one for so long, like when it would try to port games like Mortal Kombat, where like there were literally subreddits about how bad the graphics were. I think it's really cool that it can run some of these games. I think it's interesting move for Nintendo because a lot of these really aren't in the realm of children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's clearly Nintendo
Resident
trying to
Evil.
position themselves as like a device that adults can also use to game, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
And so I also think it's smart of Xbox. This is what we were talking about earlier. This is their strategy, dude. Like you could certainly agree that they're not doing the Xbox console piece of it, but they are doing. Scarlett, what are you doing back there?
Aren't they?
Just saying goodnight. But they clearly are putting their games everywhere, making them available to Nintendo, making them available to PC, making them available to PlayStation, because that's how they're going to make their money. The last note, I think, and shout out to Luke at Xbox Expansion Pass, who just really didn't think Indy was great. I don't think he still played it. Indy was a cool game. I had a great time with Indy, right? I also like the DLC, the Order of the Giants. I think it's cool that it could go to Nintendo because, again, you talk about those boomer gamers that maybe didn't move to PC or PlayStation or Xbox, but still play Nintendo with their kids. They say, Indiana Jones, that's cool, right? And it draws them in. Oh, it's an Xbox property. Like, I think it's a cool way that they can do that as well. So I thought it was a cool showcase. I thought it was also awesome that it just wasn't all on Mario stuff. Not that I don't love Mario, but like I feel like every direct
need
has
a
been
third-party
Mario
sprite.
or
The only
Zelda
reason why I
or
play the
Pokemon.
Switch is for Mario.
Guys, Adventures of Elliot, Millennium Tales, market June 18th. Just telling you right now.
All right.
Can't wait for that game. Chance,
I'm just surprised I didn't know there was a direct.
I think if this was your entry point into gaming as a parent with kids and you didn't game before, I would think you would look at this and if you started to do more research and you're like, hey, as they grow, what should the next console look like? This has to scream buy an Xbox, I would think. How many PlayStation, like what PlayStation exclusive?
All of those Xbox
PlayStation
games are available on PlayStation now.
I
Chance.
know,
But that's not
but-
what Chance is saying.
what I'm saying is they're like, man, if I want something that is gonna have the most games, the best games, I think I'm gonna stick with or go move into the Xbox world. Actually, if they're smart, they'd probably just get a PC, but maybe
But those games would also be available there because that's where Xbox is putting them.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to think of something that this made me consider, and that was my thought.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm impressed with these games. If I hadn't already played most of them, it's really cool to see a lot of these third-party games,
Oh,
especially
totally.
those Xbox games on
Totally.
Nintendo now, and even like if you want more games, you've got a bunch of other ones on the extra trailers there. But like, not gonna lie, I'm a little tempted. I do have Skyrim on my Switch and Switch 2. Do I
Don't-
get Fallout 4 there
No,
to do a
because
replay?
you won't get your trophies and your
That's what
achievements.
I love. But that's what I like about it, Bacon. I can just
No, you
play it and have
don't.
fun.
No,
and
you
not
don't.
have to
You're
think
such
about
a
these
liar.
trophies
I never
and
get it.
Such a liar,
and
bro.
these achievements just haunting me. Like,
You're
oh, you
such
better
a
unlock
liar.
this. If you're
Nope.
gonna do this, you're gonna have to
Nope.
do this.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to build a settlement. I'm gonna have to get that achievement where they'll like you. Chance, that was an awful one to get all achievements for. So I could just play Fallout 4 and have fun.
But you
know?
won't. Because you still
that's-
tout your perfect Steam games and all your.
That's why we
platinums.
play, Jose. That's why we play games.
Where is that? Here we go.
You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
Go outside, nerd.
Churlish.
Is that who? Is that
That was
the ghoul?
Goggins right there.
Walter
Yeah.
Goggins. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that from though?
Righteous Gemstones. Great show.
Okay. Guys, we don't need to talk about Obsidian, do we? Can I skip that?
They're
I don't
great.
really wanna-
They never miss.
I think Eric shared this about, that Obsidian's going to like cut back and on their production and focus on shorter
hope so.
timelines, technology reuse, increasing outsourcing. All in all, I think
Maybe.
it's good. I think it's good.
Hear me
Obsidian,
out.
keep cooking.
Maybe
Do you
they'll-
make smaller games? I agree.
Maybe they'll do an Outer Worlds multiplayer game in the same vein as this Horizon atrocity.
Bacon got him, Jose. Chance.
Wait.
No sound? Okay, we'll go with that.
Well, got him.
Ellie, the Doritos are back. We gotta go.
That one?
Oh. His dig to PlayStation telling Obsidian to make a multiplayer Outer Worlds game, Jose. Bacon got him, Jose.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This-
I think he was thinking
I wanted the
D's
nuts.
got him,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes. God.
Oh, okay. What?
Jose, Bacon just got the
Nuts.
Thank you.
Got him.
yeah.
That's the one. Guys, let's close off with the last news story of the night.
Is there another one?
I
One
don't think
more.
there was.
I don't think there is.
Oh,
There
coming
is
to
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
Coming
Game Pass.
to Game Pass for February 2026. You guys, wherever you've been, despite all of us no longer being Game Pass Ultimate members or ending our membership, but I canceled mine, but I'm stacked for the next 3 years, so I guess I'm stuck with it. These games are coming to Game Pass this month.
Where's that?
Available now. Bacon's been playing it for a while now. Final Fantasy 2. He's sucked in. Like a Dragon Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii. We drafted that last year. It failed us a little bit lower. I'm not going to lie. Madden, also 26, available now on Game Pass. Paw Patrol Rescue Wheels, Reloaded,
yes.
February 10th. Blaze Blue Atrophy Effect X. Who knows what that is? Roadside Research, February 12th. Star Sand Island, February 12th. I completely forgot this is coming out. Got a game ready for me this month. Game Pass has got me. High on Life 2. Dude, this is February 13th.
That's next Friday, bud.
Oh, day one on Game Pass. Cannot wait. Here's another one. Should I finally play Kingdom Come Deliverance? Cloud, console, PC.
Why
Chance,
wouldn't
you're
you?
shaking your head. What's going on?
I tried.
didn't
I
like
think 2
Just-
maybe.
just
I
go to
hear
2.
Wonderful things about 2, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I get really stuck in I can't play 2 without playing 1. I think if I were to, I'd start with 2.
If I know Xbox's Game Pass release habits, 2 will be coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. I mean,
they
Chance,
have.
I feel like you're an Avatar fan for some reason. Are you going to be playing this?
For some
I'm
reason.
not an Avatar fan at all. However,
But
I
you're a
love that game.
Ubisoft.
Yes, and the wonderful and great Matt Valdez.
Oh, that's right.
gifted
Yeah. Did
me
it ever?
this
You
game.
figured it out? Yeah. You got it figured out. And it worked
Yeah.
for you.
No, I
Okay.
loved it. It's great. It's essentially Far Cry in the Avatar universe, which is expertly set up for video game, and it was beyond gorgeous.
And I heard, I think this is new. I think you can do full third person in it now, Chance. I believe that was an update that they added
Oh, maybe
just recently. So
It
I mean,
hadn't been
that's
when I
that's
did.
interesting.
it's worth your time, and for free if you already have Game Pass. Absolutely worth your time. So it was great. I really enjoyed
And
it.
then Avowed
But no, I
is-
can give a shit about Avatar.
I love Avatar.
is now on Game Pass Premium. Avowed is also coming out on PlayStation 5 this month, I believe, right? What else is coming out on PlayStation? It's that. What was the other one? Starfield's rumored in April. What's the other one we're missing?
Wait, why the shit is Avowed on here? I know
It's
you just
coming
said that.
to not Ultimate, so premium level. Remember, there's different levels now. I didn't even know that wasn't on
Sorry.
Ultimate, which is crazy. Leaving on February 15th, only one game, Madden 24.
Madden.
Who cares? You got the new one
Interesting.
right now. Poogle's game said, "Can I put you all on an upcoming game that popped up on my radar? If you long for Peggle, but want something a little more from it, like say Slay the Spire, check out Paris, Transylvania." Interesting recommendation there,
I'm
Poogle.
gonna add it to my Steam thing as we talk right now.
Unfortunately, I haven't played either of those games, so I don't know. But
You
I'll
ever
have to
played Peggle?
never played either of them. Never did play any of them.
There's a demo of Paris, Transylvania. just so you
Diego
know.
said yes, full third person. Dan loves Slay the Spire too. Diego, I never played it.
I thought it was. What's the one that? Not
Sorry,
Slay the
Nissa.
Spire. What's the
No,
one
no,
you
no.
played that's like Elden Ring but 2D with the guy with like he looks like Pyramid Head?
Blasphemous.
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 I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. My bad.
Fantastic. Everybody go play Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2. You're right, Nissa. South of Midnight's in May. That's the other one I was forgetting. And Forza Horizon later on the way. Eric said Paris, Transylvania also has a demo on Steam. Okay, good to know. Very nice. Bacon, which games are you trying out? Because you're a Game Pass guy. I bet you all the ponies out there and all the trash talkers. Bacon tries games. He tries the most out of all of us.
But I don't finish anything, so
Well,
pretty
you should
sad.
try them. That's the point of Game
All
Pass. Go
right,
ahead,
yeah.
Bacon.
It's like a
I'll
buffet.
try to play Kingdom Come probably.
Really?
I'm surprised, Bacon. That's
I don't
a
know,
lot
but I
of
got
picks.
so many Final Fantasies to play that I'm not sure I'm gonna have time. And then I realized last night, looking at Game Pass, I might just play through all the Fallouts in order.
Oh,
Dude,
Have
the
you-
first
have
two
you
I
played
heard are
them,
very
Bacon?
different though.
I
But
haven't. I mean, I played like 6 hours of 4.
I think you should start with 3, if any of them. I don't know if you want to.
I want that turn-based action and
yeah,
tactics.
tactics.
you get that
Tactics,
with
man.
Bacon or
Bats in
Chance?
4.
Any games you're going to check out on Game Pass this month? Am I the only one playing High
Don't
on
currently
Life too?
subscribe to
Oh, I'll
Game
play High on
Pass,
Life,
though.
yeah.
Nope.
That's right. All right, Bubble Boy, Jose.
I'll play High on Life for sure.
I probably will play High on Life at some point. It won't be
What?
anytime soon.
You guys are whack.
what?
I thought you guys liked the first one.
I
I
love
just
the
said I'm
first
playing
one.
it. Yeah,
Dude,
I
I got to finish this game I have now. I got to finish Outlaws, and then I got Resident Evil 9 in like 3 weeks. Like that's my next month guaranteed. So eventually I will play it because I did like the first one. It was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. But it's not going to happen on the 13th.
Chance,
Sorry.
I didn't know you were not High on Life.
Here's what
Are
I'll
you
say:
not on Game Pass?
The Witcher 3 is just sucking me in
Oh, all right.
over and over again, and I have
she said.
Did you say you're not subscribed to Game Pass?
Bacon. We talked about this
Did we?
You got to listen.
during
bud.
the sales going down and stuff. I was like, people treat subscriptions wrong. I do not.
All right.
I
Bubble
doubled up
Boy is
and made a
base.
second account. Paid twice.
He's making up for me all
Can
these
I have
years.
that one?
Jose, let's move into Nerd Chat shoutouts. Jose. Shout out to Daniel Wickteran at Indifferent Penguin via Keymailer. I wanted to reach out and say a huge thank you for the content you created for Tackle for Loss. It really meant a lot to me. I'm glad you liked it. Smiley face. By the way, I love your format. Good luck with that, Daniel.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daniel.
And Jose, maybe if you want to talk a little bit more, but I will say that game just came out today, Tackle for a Loss, and Jose did give it our current highest gamer grade for a new game that we have reviewed. So
I had a great time playing it. It's if you didn't watch the review, that's totally fine, but please go watch it at some point. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. We certainly appreciate it. It's hard to find, and this is actually a quick question for you guys. I marked it as 18 and over only because it's pretty gory. Like it's pixel art gory. It's not like terrible. Do you agree with that, or should I have just put it open for everyone? Like I'm
it's
trying to
so
decide.
hard to say. You can't go wrong being safe.
That's fair.
You know,
Anyway, game is cool. It's without trying to give spoilers away, it's basically you play a football star who just won the equivalent of the Super Bowl, but your daughter gets taken. And so you're on this like rampage, almost like Kill Bill style, through like basically henchmen and weird characters trying to figure out what happened to her. But there's like a whole other subtext level about some other things really going on that I really liked. I thought it was well written. Again, it was a fun game to play. It's also done in the style of like almost Tecmo Bowl, where you get 4 moves, where like and every move is a down, but they're in fast sequence. Like if you hit the button 4 times, that's 4 downs. But then you can string together like combos and stuff. And to clear a level, you basically have to kill everyone. So there's even almost some like puzzle elements to it. Again, really, really enjoyed the game. Shout out Tackle for Loss. The one concern I have, just to be very honest, was the price, because when I played it, they hadn't announced a price. They did now announce it on Steam. It's $11. My playthrough was about 3 hours, like from start to finish. That just felt a tiny bit high for me for 3 hours. Even though
Counterpoint. I just spent
question.
$10 at McDonald's.
Yes,
Gone
I was
in-
just gonna
gone
ask
in minutes.
I agree.
Minutes.
And
Quesaritos $9.
again, I agree with you. And Chance and I were talking about this a little bit offline. I think it's really hard with the pricing because like a movie is $15 and it's like an hour and a half, right? So like by that logic, $11 is a steal. My logic is going that if I went right now to Steam and said I have $11 to spend, I think the logic says that I could find a game with a little bit more meat and a little bit more story for $11.
Gotcha.
And so because of that, I gave it, I think, a C for that. I'm going to keep it as a C. I think that's a fair grade for what it was. If they had marked it at like 5, I would have probably bumped it up to a B or an A at that point. But overall, a cool game. It's like one of those where if you have nothing to play, you'll probably have a great time. I think all of us have too much to play right now, so it may be worth adding to the wish list. And if there's a sale one day where you're like, oh, I got to throw in another $3, $4, really, really cool game. And just
And to
different.
clarify, you meant you gave it a C for math, not overall.
Correct. I gave it a C for math. I think I gave it a B.
I think it was a
or
B plus, wasn't it? Yeah.
Overall. Again, because it's unique. Not to try to pull like a Travis from Seasoned Gaming, but I do appreciate when people try to do something different in the space. And Tackle for Loss 100% is that. Like there's some pieces that I think I could see on the horizon early on because not that I'm trying to be ultra perceptive or anything like that. I think it's pretty obvious, but it was cool to see it all come together. And like, I wanted to finish the game. Like it wasn't like a slog at the end. And again, 3 hours was like nothing. You could knock it out in a day if you wanted to. It's called Tackle for Loss, Todd.
Tackle for Lost, Todd.
Indifferent Penguin. It's also a very tiny studio. It's like 3 dudes that made this game. So again, shout out to their team. Shout out to Indifferent Penguin. Really had a great time. Add it to your wish list. Check it out when you have a second. And shout out to Daniel. Thanks for reaching out, bud. We appreciate your game.
And also shout outs from our last episode. This was from Luke Lore at the Xbox Expansion Pass. He said, "Things no one cares about, football." So I immediately said permaband, and we haven't seen him since. So he is not allowed back on the show.
From the soccer fan.
When we were talking about football stuff last week. And then moving on, also, shout out to Justin Bogus 9690. He said, congrats to Goose. Also been playing Salt and Sanctuary on PC. Great game. Bubba Boy, when are we going to get the AC final grades video?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, Bogus, because those have already been released, but I don't know why you didn't watch them. It's okay. It's cool.
I'd love hearing Bogus saying he's playing things on PC. It just warms my soul.
He's definitely getting the most out of that laptop he bought.
Guess what I saw him playing on his laptop on Steam?
Elden Ring. Of course.
Of course it was.
Guys, let's jump into what have we been playing and or watching. Jose, you said you've been playing some stuff, but I don't believe you.
So I have been playing specifically like one thing. Not because I don't want to play more. I love guys. That's why my tag is I miss games. Like I've missed games. Like it's my happy place, of course, getting to chat with my friends and stuff too, and all of our friends in the chat. But basically, it's just been a busy week. So all the time that I've had, which has been very little, I've been putting into a review that I can't say the name quite yet, but I'm hoping that by next week I'll have the review done and I'll be able to post
Can we
it. Talk about
say
it.
Grand Theft Auto Gray?
It's not Grand Theft Auto. That would be sick, though. But here, what I was telling Chance about, because he was the one who helped me with getting the key, it was a game I actually had on my wish list first. Like I saw a preview for it a couple weeks ago. I thought, oh, that's interesting. I put it on my wish list, and then sure enough, we got offered the key. So that was kind of a very cool like journey moment for me of like, oh man, we're getting games that we are asking for now to some degree. And I'm having a good time with it. Certainly not perfect, certainly some qualms, but we'll talk about that. Other than that, I forgot to mention this last time I was on the show and Deja reminded me, I did jump into Star Wars Outlaws and really I want to get into it. I'm enjoying it. I don't think I'm going to go like 100% or anything like that. Again, I have a timeline I got to finish by before Resident Evil 9 comes out. But it's cool, man. And it was great to pick up on Game Pass right now. I didn't have to pay anything for it. So if you're a Star Wars fan, it was a little bit of a pain to get it rolling with the Ubisoft Connect stuff because that's just a freaking... I don't like that system. I wish I would have just clicked play in Game Pass and it would work. Like shout out to
hate how we can't get achievements.
I don't care about the achievements piece.
I won't play it.
Right? Me too.
You hear that? PlayStation achievements and trophies matter, Todd.
I own it on Steam, and I will play it on Steam because at least I get something for it.
You don't get the
experience for
enjoyment
it.
of playing the
Jeez.
game.
I'm telling you, why does Xbox not support achievements on PC Game Pass?
They do. It's just Ubisoft is the one that does
No,
not.
and EA, and
Oh,
I'm
you're right,
pretty sure
EA.
Rockstar. Yep, I don't think I'm. No, I
No,
am getting
no,
them
Grand Theft Auto 5
Yep,
had
I am getting them
achievements.
there. But yeah, EA doesn't support them either, and it's maddening to me. Probably the easiest switch that Microsoft could flip, and they refuse to do it.
Poogles also has a review for Outlaws on my Substack, hashtag not a promotion. Okay.
Yeah.
Wish I had
Not,
a
hashtag not
Substack.
an ad.
And to be fair with the Outlaws, because I'm playing it now so late after when it came out, October, right? Isn't that when it came out? October. There's all kinds of new stuff, and it's optimized.
last
and
year.
Yeah.
or last year.
A while ago. It was a
I mean,
while
and
ago.
dude, like not a flex thing right here, like not a promotion, not a flex, because I upgraded my GPU. It's like stunning. Dude.
Jose is bragging. He got a 5080, you guys. He's
I did buy
bragging.
5080. and
He's
I'm
also
very
got a
happy with it.
7900X 3D.
Yes, I
Got
did.
9800X.
900 actually.
Whatever.
But it's like
That's
there's
what I
some
have to
Vista moments that I'm like, dude, this is just like gorgeous. Like where you just want to sit there and like look at it for a minute and the sights and sounds. It's a bummer that it didn't get more love when it came out because, you know, if it's
Yeah.
not perfect, people
I hear
just
it.
crap on it.
So it's
But was
not
cool,
an
man.
upscaled 720p, is what you're telling me?
I assure you it's not. I assure you.
It runs great on Switch too. Guys, can I say something brave right now?
Always.
When do you not do that?
Please do, Spartan.
Guys, Call of Duty makes great games.
Wow.
My name is Jeff.
I have been playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And I gotta say, Matt Valdez was right. This game is a banger. It's like think of Titanfall. You've got a double jump, you got a little bit of wall running, you got a futuristic setting. And it's like it screams, this is the Titanfall 1 campaign we should have gotten to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it is all. Did you play it, Jose? Did you play Infinite? Have any of you played Infinite Warfare? I feel like we all
The
skipped it.
multiplayer.
Yes.
You
I
played
did.
it, Bubble Boy?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll get you in a second. So it is good, you guys. The graphics are great. I'm compelled by, I'm not compelled, but like I'm interested in these characters. The voice acting and graphics are all really well done. The shooting is fun. You have these flying ship battles, space battles that remind me of Starfield a little bit. The game in general actually reminds me of a little bit of Starfield as well. And I know it came out before Starfield, but going back to it, I'm only playing campaigns of these old games. I'm not into zombies. I'm not into I tried to play the multiplayer, but nobody's ever in them. And I never get into a game, but I gotta say, you guys, I've been having a blast, minus Black Ops 3, going back and playing these campaigns. And I just gotta say, Call of Duty gets a lot of crap and a lot of hate. But I am having so much fun playing these games. And unlike Bubble Boy and his AC journey, these games aren't overstaying their welcome.
Not all of them.
I know not all
But
these.
what's your game time? Because you talked about that in our chat too, Dan, right? That like the nice 8 to 12 hour
Exactly.
campaign is solid, dude. Like
Dude, and that's why I wish more companies, I really hope they learn and they go back to that. I've been having a blast, and I just want to shout out to Infinity Ward for this game. You could tell they put so much effort into this, and I feel so bad because I remember at the time I skipped it as well. It came out at a bad time, guys. Do you know when this game came out? It came out, I believe, 2 weeks after Titanfall or before, and also that was around Battlefield 1. So this game, I'm sure, got absolutely crapped on, and that's why nobody played it. But like, as I'm sitting here playing the game, I'm like, man, they really do put in so much effort into their campaigns and into zombies, which I'm not even playing, and into multiplayer. And you have to respect it. I am not going to trash Call of Duty anymore. They make good games.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Chance, I'm interested here. I didn't know you played Infinite Warfare. What did
I
you
gotta
think
go
at the time? When did you play it? Did you play it at release?
So it was when Court lived with us because he bought it at release, and I played it
Interesting.
after he played it. And I absolutely remember what you're talking about. When I think about that game, I think about like running through like some town, but then also being up in like a spaceship, right?
I don't know if I've gotten to that, but the first mission, you're like on a moon.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you're in like it's like an ice moon and something. I'm
Jon
like, this
Snow.
is sick. It was awesome. Like it just in general, I'm like, I'm playing this. It felt like, honestly, I hate to say this, like a better version of what Starfield could have been if it was just more focused, like a straight, a singular level, versus the open world, like a focused closed world. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Infinite Warfare, right? Was that
Infinite
the one?
Warfare, yeah.
Conor McGregor in
absolutely,
that
right
too.
here. I
don't
played
know.
that in. Let's see what I played it for 8 hours and 28 minutes.
Yeah, so you flew through the campaign. Did you play it on Veteran?
Oh, I had to have.
Because if you did, I'm impressed. Did you
where
do all the
would
side stuff too?
the
Because I feel like I'm already at that much time and I'm not even
Royal
close.
Flush. No, that's not it.
Poogle said, not into the zombies. That's the best part of the. I know some people love
Exactly.
zombies. I've never been big into zombies, and
Poogle's
the most
right.
I've actually played zombies was with Bacon and Deja Vu. I mean, that's like the most I've ever played zombies in.
Whoa.
Man, your
You're-
audio just went like
yeah.
way down.
Way
your
low.
Mic. I could hear you, but it's like really low.
Way low.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't
There
know
you
what
go.
happened.
Do you know what the achievement was for? Because I can just like see all these. I have Top Gun. That doesn't seem like it.
But yeah, no.
Operation. It doesn't matter. I liked it. I thought it was great.
Okay.
Speaking of Starfield, did you see guys the thing Eric put in the chat about the release date, Starfield, April
Yeah,
7th,
I
2026?
literally
on
mentioned that earlier
PlayStation.
in the show. Don't worry about it, Jose.
You didn't have an official date though.
You didn't put
I
the
said
date
April.
there though.
I said April.
You just say April, not April 7th.
But yeah, I just wanted to shout out.
You
Okay.
did it again.
I'm not touching it.
If it's not veteran, it ain't COD. Yeah, I swear I did.
We believe you. We believe you got the 1,000, bro.
No, I didn't get 1,000, but I swear I got
I'll look up the achievement for you.
the longest
He'll look
day.
up the achievement.
Oh
for
dear
us.
God, the longest day. Complete all single player missions on veteran.
That is it. He's right.
Your boy did
Yeah.
not get it.
Oh,
Still locked.
I was gonna say if you did it in 8 hours, you were cooking because
Yeah.
Still
it's
locked.
hard, but it's not anywhere near as
Damn.
hard as be all Black Ops.
Can we fix his audio on our
Yeah,
end?
but
I
you're
wonder
so
if it
low, man.
was
I'm
'cause,
sorry,
like
man.
Court was like, "Hey, I'm trying to trade that in. Why don't you beat
Yeah,
it real
can you
quick?" I
fix
don't
it?
know.
Did I click something?
No,
I-
you're still real low.
What does your button say on your?
Dude, it keeps dropping.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that
That's
happened. That's
better.
why I got rid of that mic.
That's weird. It's never done that before.
I used to do it when
That's
we
what
were
she
in
said.
Riverside. It did it to me all the time when we were on Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside
Jiggle the
was
wire.
different.
Just jiggle it.
Juggle the wire.
Dan, just
I'm
juggle the
jiggle.
wire. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I've been playing Ark with Deja too. We had some only Ark moments. It was pretty good. We had some pretty good extractions. Bacon also stole the queen kill from me and the achievement. So take it away, Bacon. What have you been playing?
Oh, I'm just gonna go off that segue. I'm never playing Ark ever again.
Oh, famous last
Bacon,
words.
he raged, you guys. Bacon did rage. He was so angry. He rage quit off of Ark Raiders with me and Deja just the
Dude.
other night.
We had this crew of clowns next to us. I was kneeling down in a hallway in a doorway. This dude had no idea I was here, and I said, "Dude, you cool?" "Oh yeah, dude, we're cool,
Yeah.
bro. We're cool, bro."
They were
I'm
cool.
gonna leave you alone, and I could have killed him so
Oh, that's right, at the
effortlessly. Effortlessly, I would have killed this.
We
man.
could have killed him.
He had
guys.
no idea I was there, and I was 3 feet from him, and I had a Stitcher fully loaded. I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave you be. We go out to extract. What happens? All three of those D-bags come out, kill me, and extract. And I
guess you
said,
can
I will
dare
never
me.
play this
My
game
balls,
ever again.
Capitan.
I will never play it again. Dan's invited me multiple times, and it feels great.
What'd you have
knowing
on you?
those
What'd they
invites.
get out of it?
Anyway,
It doesn't matter what I
nothing,
had.
Nothing. Well, here's the thing. Here's where I felt bad is because we went into it and Bacon's like, I'm sick of this. It's on site. And I'm like, you're
Exactly.
right. I'm like, you're right, Bacon. It's on site this
Every
round.
time.
And then we saw this guy, and we could have just annihilated him. He had no idea we were there. And I was like, Bacon, let's play it cool. And I was like, are you chill? And they're like, we're chill. And then they got us. And I feel
I
bad
was
because I let
like-
Bacon down. We should have just killed him.
We should have just killed him, and then if he died fighting his homies. But Dan's like, "Don't shoot, Bacon. We can't
not
be that
like
way."
that, Bacon. We're
no,
better
it doesn't
than
matter. I won't
We
be
are
like
not
that
the
either.
bad guys. We
I
are in
won't
this
be like
against the
that.
Ark.
I just won't play the game ever again. And I'm seriously haven't touched it since then. And
He
I
hasn't.
feel
And
great.
me and Deja have been inviting him every night. He's been ignoring us.
I won't do it. That I can't sit there and continue to play Dan's pacifist
Fine.
game.
We are on site from
Bullshit.
now on. From now
You
on.
say this every time we launch into Ark. You're like,
After-
you're
wait,
like,
wait.
Hold
Wait,
on.
wait.
Here's our pregame ritual. Hey, we're loading in. We're getting in our cockpits. And, where are we going? We're going to Dan Battlegrounds. And Dan says, all right, Bacon, you were right. This is on site. and the first chance we get to kill someone, Denzel.
It's a really good
bro,
impression.
Are you friendly, bro? If you want, I'll give
Bruh,
you this.
dude, bruh.
I'll give
Hey, you want
some
this?
arc metal you need?
Bruh, you need something, bruh?
And then
You
I'm
need
the one
defib,
who
bruh?
gets killed because I called in the extract and I was hanging out by the buses.
We were all there.
Deja
They just
Vu was
happened to
like
go for
9
you.
miles away.
Yeah. By the way, Deja Vu, bad teammate. He's always
Bad,
off.
terrible
I don't
teammate.
know what he's
Terrible
doing.
teammate.
Oh, he's getting killed by random arc. Like it was bad. This one,
All
where I
hear
was a
is
little even
Dan
mad
saying-
at Deja.
All I hear is Dan going, "Why? Why would you shoot us? Why?" And I'm laughing while rage quitting, while throwing my mouse because we could have beat those guys. That dude would not have even been able to look up. That's how close I was to that man. And he's like, so since I'm not playing that game anymore, I beat Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
It's a much improved from 1. You can tell there's more RPG elements and dual-handed combat and a lot of different spells and leveling up spells and dark spells. And so I can see the progression from 1 to 2. I've already downloaded 3, ready to go.
Wow.
And yeah, no, you were nowhere near us, Deja Vu. I don't even want to hear it. You were behind a building.
Deja's always off looting or getting shot by random arc. Like he's like, I got these wasps on me.
So maybe I could go back in as a solo player, but I cannot go in with Dan anymore.
Shut
being
up, Diego.
told not to shoot. He literally tells me not to shoot every time. Hey man, don't shoot, bro. These guys are cool.
But because Bacon, we need to be a nice lobby so we can take out a queen because you stole the achievement from me. So I need to kill the queen now,
Get this.
and we can't get murked
He
from
blames
behind.
me. I put over 500 rounds of ammo
Oh
in
my
this
god,
thing,
you guys!
and I
He
just
shot
happened
a
to
Stitcher
clank
with
off-
2 rounds.
And yeah, I got the last shot on it, and I did get the achievement. But I put in a lot of work.
I
on that
unloaded 200 rounds of hole cracker. My laser Bacon shoots 1 Stitcher bullet.
thing. One
There's
sister
2
bullet.
Stitcher bullets.
I literally fired every piece of ammo I had on me. And
The
threw my own
clankers are
grenade.
just
I can
look what they're
handle the
doing to
clankers.
us.
I can handle the clankers. I can't handle the rats. And I can't handle a rat when my teammate is always sitting, oh, let's not. Yeah, let's be nice. You keep telling me we're just borrowing the loot, right? And you
I never said
refuse
that.
to shoot first. You refuse to shoot first. And we didn't
We're
extract
better
one
than the
time.
rats, Bacon. We hunt rats. We are not rats.
We did not extract
We're like the
one time
Shredder.
that night. Well, actually, Deja Vu extracted because he was
Yeah, Deja was
three
off. You know, he
football
ran
fields
off to
away.
the other extract. Yeah.
Right. And
He
he
wasn't even
extracted
near
all
us.
his loot. I even pinged those guys. I'm like, hey, they're coming. Are you guys still cool? And they just murked me. All 3 of them and laughed.
To be fair, Bacon, I was
There's no
shooting
being fair.
him and I was engaging him, and I thought Deja had my back. But again, Deja
He
was
did.
off,
Deja
getting
was
shot by a
like a zip
random
line.
arc.
Dave
Just-
Klein was on
I don't know where
he was on the roof
was.
somewhere with the zip
Literally
line.
not even close
Yeah.
to us at the extract.
Nowhere
We
near
were
us.
off. We were all there. They're not shooting us. But because I saw Bacon and I, isolated by ourselves, Deja is just like, engaging random
He's like,
arc over
he's like
here.
picking flowers in a meadow somewhere.
All right. Well, I'm proud of Bacon if he does this Final Fantasy challenge, because then he'll beat more Final Fantasies than me. I started at 7. I have not played any of the old Pixel remaster games, so
They're actually super good.
shout out to
You gotta
Deja.
try 6 at least, man. 6.
You know what? Blame Deja. I also blame Deja too for not making our basketball game last night. I said we needed a sub. And he said, let me know if they bail last second, and I did. And he was at home washing his baby. Okay, giving a
What an
baby a
excuse.
bath.
Built-in ass.
And we lost, Deja, and I shot like shit. And I had to battle in the boards against this huge fucking 6'6" guy, and I was getting exhausted down there, so I was off. I was awful on offense. Because you weren't there. Just like you weren't there in Arc Raiders, you're always just off fighting random arc.
He is. He's like, hold on, I got a tick over here.
Chance,
I
what have you been
blame
playing?
you. Deja.
Yep, just got my 1,000 out of 1,000 on Final Fantasy IV. That was great. I was saying before the show to these guys that there's so many cool things about 4 in the story, but then there's also so many things that detract from the story, like the number of characters that you go through and like cycle and recycle. That it I'm like it. I'm going. It's great. I really like it. I think you should try it if you've never played it. I wish there weren't so many character changes that happened, but I also understand why they did for the story. And I'm excited to play 5 because I've never played 5. Right? Yeah, I've never played 5.
Wow.
So I'm
You
excited
can't let
about
Bacon
that one.
outdo you on Final Fantasy.
Well,
Chance.
he won't because he hasn't 1,000 out of 1,000 all of them.
That's true.
So, and this is probably terrible. I'm excited to. I shouldn't say this out loud. I'm excited to get through 5 so I can play 6 again. Which is bad. I shouldn't say that. But and then also Witcher 3 just keeps getting better and better.
Wow.
Dude,
just
I want
love
to
it,
play Witcher
man.
2. It's so
Dude,
good,
I've
dude.
never played it.
Dude,
Well, I spent 12 hours and I quit on it.
It's in it.
Dan, I think
like,
you'd love it now, dude.
you didn't even get past the
The
prologue.
combat was like
the combat is
and then every like 100 feet you've got a yellow exclamation point or a question mark. I was just like,
Yeah, you
oh.
do. It's a game.
And you can skip them. Skip whatever you want. Like the way the progression system works, it's gonna be hard no matter what you do, or just drop it to easy. I don't know.
Don't let this game
fine.
divide you.
Yeah, I mean, I bought it on Steam, and I always planned to replay a chance. I just never got to it. One more thing I got to shout out. I have not watched the finale of Fallout, but I can't wait for
Correct.
that.
Oh my
And
god!
yeah, and so
Haven't either.
and then we started. I don't think I said last
so
week.
good.
It's old. I didn't realize it came out back in September, October. But season 3 of The Reluctant Traveler with Eugene Levy, and he's just incredible. He's my idol.
Chance, did you watch the Knights of the Seven Kingdom?
No, I'm still behind because Ashley went on vacation and she's watching it with me, so I'm still behind.
Everything you said last week holds up, and the comedy is it's so
Awesome.
good. It is
Awesome.
so fucking. It is so good.
So one thing we've been watching, guys, shout out season 10. Season 10 of Summer House is back. Bravo. Just letting you guys know.
Don't
It's
even know what
gonna
that
be a
is.
juicy
Yeah, write that
season.
down, Todd.
I don't
Also
even know
been
if I
watching-
have Bravo.
Also been watching Below Deck, and they're off the coast of like
What?
India or Africa or something. It's good. It's
You
good
should
stuff.
watch more
Very
dramas
dramatic,
and
you
things.
guys.
You should watch
Very-
less. You should watch less reality TV.
I'm just. It's,
Vanderpump Rules.
oh, Vanderpump has been weak. The new cast is not very good. Bacon. Good point.
You should just.
Guys, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had
Wow.
This-
It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
this week. Guys, can I say something brave again?
Maybe.
McDonald's is S tier.
Bacon is absolutely right, Jose.
He's absolutely right.
Guys, I went to McDonald's tonight. McDonald's gets a lot of crap.
The QPC,
Everyone loves to shit on McDonald's. Oh, it's so bad for you. It's so bad. They're just trying to addict to this naughty bad
real
food for
meat.
you. Guys, like Jose said, and I'll bring up that in a second. Don't worry about that, boy. I got the quarter pounder cheese, add lettuce and mayo. Jose, it
S tier,
is-
bud. It's S
Dude,
tier.
every time I have it, if it's fresh, if you get a good one, you guys,
If it's
absolutely
fresh.
phenomenal. And my first hot honey, Chance was bringing it up, McCrispy I had. I was going to be brave and say it might have been the second best, my favorite chicken sandwich, only behind the Popeyes one. It was so good. But then I got it again tonight, different location, not as good a chicken this time. It wasn't as good. So I can't make that declaration. I wanted to be brave, but it is solid. If you have not tried it, everybody go get the hot honey McChicken, and I got a McWrap, a snack wrap of it. Delicious.
Dude, that I had that
Delicious.
last night, and then you get the dip that I was showing. You dip it in there so you can have more of the hot honey. And the hot honey, Tony and Maggie were asking.
Hold
like,
on, Chance. I got to interrupt this hot honey. Poogle says, this is Poogle's girlfriend. I work at Cameo. Do
That's
you
awesome.
want a cameo from someone at Below Deck? Yes.
I think that's a
Poogle's
yes.
girlfriend. Yes. Let me ask my wife. Send me a DM. Send me a roster of who I can select, and I'll get one for my wife. Actually, for me, not for my wife. It would be for me.
Hey, Valentine's Day's coming up, but that's a good
And there's a breakfast hot honey something. I don't remember. Is it the biscuit or the
There
mac
is?
muffin? I don't remember. Yeah. Chicken.
You said not
flavors.
spicy though, Chance,
See,
at all?
No. It is spicy. Sorry. So
It's a perfect
it's
blend.
not. It's not like Mike's hot honey. It's not just pure honey that's hot. It's a lot saucier than that. And it actually had like chili flakes in it. It was fantastic. That's food I had this week.
I gotta agree with Deja. Deja said I tried the hot honey chicken and the flavor was good, but the chicken was way overcooked. Exactly. Deja,
Yeah,
that's what
I
happened to me on
wasn't
my second one. My
expecting-
first one, though, Chance, my first one, I was like, oh my God, is this a Chick-fil-A Popeye standard right now? I got you, King, said Poogles. I'm guessing that's his girlfriend. Good God, I can't wait. I'm so
no King.
pumped right now. Cameo, Below Deck. It's got to be
Is
Captain. Sorry,
Tom
Captain Jason.
Cruise
No.
on Cameo, and how many thousands of
Oh
dollars
my God,
does he cost?
you can't buy it from him. He's too good for that. Sorry, Chance. You didn't say what was the best food you had. You were just talking about the big chicken.
The hot honey chicken. The
okay.
big chicken, and all of its glorious flavors. I had the sandwich and I had 2 wraps, and couldn't go wrong either way.
Yeah,
Not at the same time.
You didn't get all of them like me. And had like 6 items.
No,
Guys, did you see they had 20
Little guy.
McNuggets for $6 and I get a bunch of those honey packets?
Oh no, or the hot honey dippins.
That's
You know
what I'm
what?
saying. Wait, Chance.
They charge you for the hot honey packets.
They did?
Yeah, 28 cents, but still.
Give it to Bacon after you explain that. I'll be right back.
It's 28
There's really nothing else to explain. They cost 28 cents, and it's called.
It's
It's
like
how the
a quarter
economy
and 3
works. When I
pennies.
wanted something,
It's like when you need to get a bag at the grocery store and they want to charge you 10 cents.
yeah,
Explain to that. And then
I
throw it over
gave-
to Bacon.
them money for services or goods rendered. They gave back. Yeah, and B that adds up, and that's just fine. Like hashtag worth it. So I was told to hand it over to Bacon.
Yeah, since my promotion and I spend 4 nights a week at work and eat ham sandwiches, I'm going to shout out Lay's kettle cooked jalapeno chips.
Bacon, wait a second. Breaking news. I also went to get some Lay's kettle cooked Cajun spice. Allie said she really likes these. I'm okay to them. Kettle spiced, you guys.
Yes.
This is not a hashtag ad, by the way.
You
We
get
just
these
happened
4
to
for
kettle
10
cooked
bucks.
Lay's.
4 for $10 on most weeks at King Supers. So I always get 4. And it's just a little pop, a little hot. You can't eat too fast. It'll tear up your mouth because those kettle cooks. It's almost like eating Captain Crunch.
Love Captain Crunch, though.
But yeah, shout out to Lay's and their kettle cooked. It's healthier because it's baked.
Shout out to
very
20
nice.
concurrent right now, too. That's great.
Very nice. Also, Chance, I got some. They did not charge me. I asked for some
sell
extras. She gave me 3. She hooked me up.
Yeah, you
I said,
did
"Can
it
I get some
right.
hot honey? Can I
know.
get some hot honey?"
I thought, did you
you put them
I'm
in
looking
there?
in my bag.
Yeah, I don't see any hot
I paid
honeys.
28 cents, I
down.
promise.
I tried to.
It's hot honey.
Dude, you should sell that on eBay, bruh.
Speaking of best food, also Deja Vu said, "Chat, let's hear the best food at
Yeah,
here."
best food you week, chat. Hit us up.
Chat. Deja Vu said the best food I had was chicken and shrimp carbonara at Olive Garden. All you can eat breadsticks
can't
and
go
salad.
wrong.
Hashtag. Dude, that's the best one. Everybody,
Olive
Deja
Garden
Vu is
breadsticks.
based. For once, Deja Vu is based. He's not off in the distance fighting random arc raider or arc out in the distance. The chicken and shrimp carbonara is easily the
Olive
best
Garden
thing
doesn't do much right, but their breadsticks, they do right.
at
Just saying.
user. Who is this? Is this B? I believe this
That's
is
B.
B.
It's the user is whatever.
N5MP BPQ. B said, I went to McDonald's recently and then visited a bathroom immediately after. Okay. Fellas, can I also get a shout out on the new car? Shout out, B. What did he
What?
get? What did he get,
You
Bacon?
bought a new car, B?
All right.
Okay. While you're right,
B has been driving the same car since I've known him for 12 years. It was like a 2001 Ford Expedition, and he continues to drive it.
That's
time.
He,
It's time
he
to
got
upgrade.
he got all the life out of it. Nessa said the best food was a Trenta iced coffee after what happened today's craziness. Poogle said chicken Alfredo.
Pugles is also trying to figure out what to do for carryout after this, but girlfriend is vegetarian.
said
Any
T-Bell.
suggestions? I said noodles or Chapeau, maybe.
Noodles and Company is great.
Panera
I
Bread.
love noodles. I love, guys, underrated Noodles and Company. I'm going to say it.
Underrated.
They used to be good portions. Now I feel, Jose, have they?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Shrinkflation.
But they're
Inflation
great
is
for
real.
the kids. You can do the pick up to go. They make the mac and cheese real quick, just for the record. He got a Toyota Grand Highlander. Shout out to me.
Whoa.
Big time.
Very nice.
Damn.
You dog.
I'm going to die before he gets rid of this car. 'Cause that man, I got to give it to him. Good work, B.
Congrats. Yeah, even Matt's like impressed with the Grand Highlander. Nissa said that cod chips are better. Cape Cod chips are better than these. Maybe, but Cape Cod doesn't have the amazing flavor
Can't get the
experimentation
deal either. I can't get the
that-
Cape Cod deal.
that Lay's has. I'm sorry.
12 for 10.
Have you had Sweet Southern Heat barbecue chips from Lay's? Easily one of the
Update, emergency update, hot news. The hot honey breakfast version comes in the hot honey sausage egg biscuit.
best. Ooh,
What?
That actually
I'm gonna have to
sounds
try
good.
that.
So
I gotta get that tomorrow on the way
guess
to
I'll
work.
know what I'm doing on the way to
Yeah,
work.
that sounds
Might get up early and head out.
Friday
and get one of
fun,
those.
bud.
incredible.
Incredible.
Poogle says, what video game would you like to see a collab with McDonald's Happy Meals? Halo. Come on.
Resident Evil, just because that'd be awesome at McDonald's.
Halo's realistic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Halo.
Sorry.
I want to
did
see
they
that
do
new
Minecraft?
Horizon game in a collab with McDonald's.
Horizon Hunters Gathering. What a terrible, god awful. Just absolutely. Gentlemen, this
Okay, I don't get to talk about food. Okay.
I
What'd
thought you did
eat?
earlier.
No.
Oh, sorry, Jose.
Yeah, it's my honey.
It's actually
honey
pretty simple.
chicken.
I also had a QBC. Shout out to Dan because shout out to my daughters. They're Girl Scouts new this year, and so we have Girl Scout cookie
Oh,
season.
Jose, yeah.
Dude, those new ones are terrible.
Did Allie
Those-
buy some from you, Jose?
Those
I
new-
don't know.
That new flavor of Girl
I have no
Scout is
part of
terrible.
that. I am just the driver. So like last Saturday, Victor was like, "I need your help." I was like, "Okay, what are we doing?" She's like, "You're driving to Aurora," and I was like, "Okay,
Cool.
So I drove.
Me every
But
day,
here's
me
the
every
good
day.
news: I went with Scarlett, and we were listening to this podcast about cryptids. Had a great time. Learned all kinds of crazy
Kyle
stuff.
Kinane and Dave Stone. Cookie
No,
Monster?
I almost showed her that one, but not appropriate for an
Okay.
8-year-old. But no, it's called Camp Cryptid. Go check it out. It's really great if you like that stuff. But we got to stop on the way back at McDonald's, and I wanted to get the QPC, Dan, but in the car, it's a little bit messy if I'm driving. That's not a good option. But I did eventually get that. And I also yesterday got a quesarito. God, it's so good. They're just expensive. That kills me a little bit right now. But but other thing was Girl Scout cookies. For me, you don't have to agree. Definitively, the Samoas are my number one flavor.
absolutely.
Definitively,
I
absolutely
wrecked
number
an
one.
entire box of those
That's
today.
not that's objective fact.
Do other people say something
Other
else?
people disagree.
I love the
Oh, Thin Mints.
Frozen
Suck my
Thin
ass.
Mints, pretty good.
Yeah, I
There's no
agree.
way.
Did you guys try the new flavor? The
Yeah, the Rocky Road.
that is horrible.
I haven't tried the new flavor. I don't need to try new flavors. Mate.
Yeah,
Don't try half the flavor
Samoa
that I
is
like.
objectively best. It's not even close.
So I've already eaten a whole box of those. Probably shouldn't have. But
Dude.
it's fine.
Is that
got
what
yelled
Peanut
at.
butter's okay, Nissa, but
we bought 4 of these. I only see 3. I don't know.
I got yelled at for eating a whole box of Samoa.
did anyone get any
in your
changeables?
defense. In your defense.
They're at
Eating
McDonald's.
a whole
Remember the
box
toys
is
that kids
only
that
like
they
eating
look
like
like
5
McDonald's
now.
items, but they turn into like Transformers. They're back. at
Oh,
McDonald's.
that's what that was. Oh, dang, I should have got those.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 or 3 now. Did you hear me, Bacon? It's okay to eat a whole box because shrinkflation. The whole box is only like 5 or 10.
Yeah,
cookies.
exactly.
Like who
There's
can
barely
stop
anything in
when
there.
you taste one Samoa? It's
Dude,
over.
you have to eat the whole box.
So,
Yeah, it's
And here's the kicker. So Annie was
I
all,
need to go buy
no,
some.
I want this other one. And I was like, Annie, try it. She's like, no, I don't want it. It looks icky. I'm like, just try it. And she does not try things if she doesn't want to. Like, there's just not happening. She's like, Daddy, I'll have
based.
another, please. I was like,
They're
yes,
too good.
of course.
They're too good.
Are you still selling some? Because I could use some more Samoas.
Yeah, I'll get you guys the link if you want them. But please
Yeah,
don't make me deliver.
text
Not
it to
because I
me.
don't want to see you, but just
Oh,
have
you're
them delivered
delivering
to
them.
your
If
house.
I'm buying them, you're delivering
I'm
them.
Grubhubbing right from your house.
Matt Valdez said, I got the triple dipper from
Yeah.
Chili's, and those
yeah.
mozzarella rectangles slapped. You know what else is good? Besides everything at Chili's, realistically. Bacon
No, I
Hates
just hate the
Girls
one flavor. The
Organizations
new
confirmed.
flavor's terrible.
I haven't tried it. You know what else is good,
Don't.
Matt? I like the what are the Southwest egg rolls at Chili's. Oh.
That has to be part
And
of
their
the triple
salsa.
dip, right?
How is their salsa always consistently just? I love it. I know it's
Salsa, but
simple.
their
I know it's a
chips
little
aren't
watery.
love
You don't
the
like it,
chips.
Jose? I like it.
is wrong with you?
God.
I like it. All right. Gentlemen, for real, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 249. PlayStation up, Xbox down, same shit, different day. Am I right, boys? My name is Daddy D Wally. You can follow me at Daddy D Wally across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast everywhere. Check out our shorts, check out our YouTube, and shout out to Jose for all the work that he does. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me Chipotle Bear everywhere. A huge shout out to Timper and Poogles, and of course everybody in our chat, guys. Truly,
Google's girlfriend.
it's been long weeks.
Shout out for that cameo, Boogle's
Shout out for the
girlfriend,
cameo.
based. Jose, send them some stickers, stat.
Oh yeah, DM me Anissa. I swear.
Yeah,
I have them
Nissa.
on
Yeah,
my
I need
desk.
you to
I'm
I need to
sorry.
send you a Christmas card, even though it's
But yeah,
February.
Poogles, Timper, DM me your address. I'll send you some stickers. Thank you everybody for being here. Truly, even after crazy long weeks at work and everything, not getting to play games, you guys are amazing, man. Appreciate every Thursday night. It makes my week every week, and thanks for checking us out, guys.
Bacon, we don't miss a week here, even though I almost missed a week because it took me forever. I forgot to upload our podcast. Bacon, where can people find you?
Hey, you can find me at X Bacon Gaming everywhere, playing video games on PC. That's one way to play video games. Shout out to chat tonight. You guys were awesome. Our concurrents were awesome. Everyone's chit-chatting. Love our community. Thank you.
And Bubble Boy, where can people find you?
Oh, probably, hopefully, maybe, possibly sleeping in this weekend because my daddy daycare is over and I am
You get some
double
peace days.
parenting again. Yep, I mean, probably not, but maybe we'll see.
And I'll Poogles to Timper and anybody, if you want to join the Discord, DM us. We'll send you an invite to the Discord so you're welcome to join our awesome community.
As always, McDonald's hot honey lovers, keep it spicy, but keep it sweet. And see you online.
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 Question. What kind of bear is best?
That's a ridiculous question.
False. Black bear.
Well, that's debatable. There are basically two schools of thought.
Fact. Bears eat beets.
Oh.
Bears. Beets. Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not... What is going on? What are you doing? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy Diwali across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And as always, see you online.